Hi, folks. This is Stephen from Share Navigator. It's December the 2nd, and this is your options and futures trade update. So, you're looking currently at four trades we have on at the moment in SPY. Every single one of them are in profit. They're high probability trades. And this is one of our main types of strategies that we apply. So, we have different variations of a high probability trade in here. So, I'm going to focus in on two of them. So, the first one is our short $620 put option. So the best way to, again, just to remind you what that means, we basically sold an insurance policy on the S&P 500 using the SPY, which is the ETF. And we basically sold insurance down here at the 620 strike, which means that SPY could fall all the way down here and we would still make a profit. It can go sideways, we make a profit, we go up, it goes up and we make a profit. That's why it's such a high probability trade. So if you look at it here, we click into our profit analysis here. You can see straight away the system is now showing 100% chance of making a profit on this trade. When we started out, it was 87%, but because a few weeks have passed and we've got closer, you can see our profit here is $420, and we've a potential to make another $79. So again, that market value is a minus figure because we sold the put option, we don't own it. So we took in the premium initially, which was $499. There's only $79 of value left. So, for example, if we wanted to buy ourselves back out of that insurance contract, we will be taking out of the 499 we received, we'll be taking 79 out and using that to buy ourselves out of that insurance policy. And that's where your profit comes from, $420. So we're going to let that trade run. It's 2.5 weeks to go. We see no reason to close it down at this moment in time. The other trade that we're also in big profit on is our ratio put spread. We're up $466 a contract. Now, that's a slightly different trade. That's where we bought a put option. I'll just clear these ones. So we bought a put option at the 660 strike. So we bought that here. So we own a put option here. And then underneath it, we sold twice as many put options at the 650 strike. So that what that ultimately means, guys, we had a break even in here of at about 635, just under 634.20. Our probability was slightly lower in that trade. But ultimately, what that trade is, it's a bear put spread plus another short put. And the reason we did that was we felt that the market might correct, and it surely did. And we wanted to take advantage of that if it continued to correct by owning this long put up here. But at the same time, we also felt that that correction will be temporary. And surely enough, it was. It was very temporary here. Now, we could have made an extra $1,000 profit on this trade if it fell a little bit more, but that's been absolutely perfect about the trade. So where we're at the moment is we're up $466, and there's still another $114 to be made in that trade. Now, my plan for managing this trade is pretty much that I would love to see the market pull back a little bit more and then being able to sell that 660 put and then leave those two 650s naked. Now, that would be a more aggressive strategy and wouldn't be for everybody. That's the way I'm going to manage it myself, because my belief is the market is going to continue on up into the Christmas period after a brief pullback. So that's the way we would manage it. And just a brief mention of the other two strategies. For people with smaller accounts who don't like going naked on put options or anything like that, these are what we call defined risk trades. So we've a bull put spread, which basically is a mildly bullish strategy. And again, it's a little bit like the short put. As long as SPY doesn't fall below a certain level, we make a profit. Another high probability trade, but you're risking a small amount of money and it's defined. The bear put spread is the opposite. This is where we're basically saying that SPY won't go above a certain level. And we've made a profit on that trade as well. Again, both high probability trades. So all going well, nothing to do with any of those trades just yet. But just a quick wrap up then on what's going on. If you can see, Bitcoin had a big sell-off yesterday, and that's a big part of the market now, and it shouldn't be underestimated. Institutions are heavily invested now in Bitcoin, as are some governments, and it shouldn't be underestimated. So you can see there yesterday, there was a significant sell-off in Bitcoin. It was, 4.5%. It's kind of stabilizing a small bit today, but that's a 31% drop from its high in October. My view is I think there's a real possibility that this could get down to as low here as 75,000, and that would be another like 11% or so down from where it is right now. So I think that's quite a possibility. So that's going to have a knock-on impact on the market because it's a risk asset. If institutions are forced to sell, they're going to sell indiscriminately, and stocks might come down with it as well. So that's a risk to the market here. Bitcoin, keep an eye on it, but it's also going to be an opportunity going forward as well. So for those of you who like Bitcoin and feel that it'll rebound at some stage, maybe keep it simple and look at this IBIT ETF. I think it's too early to pull the trigger on that myself. I think we've got to see what happens here with Bitcoin first. And there's a lot of option trades we can be doing on this IBIT and BMNR, but I still think it's too early. And I think I would like to see a test of this low here before I would start participating in that, but it is something I'm watching. So that's it for our option trades today, guys. No new trades going on today. Positions are going really well with SPY. The only thing, if we got some sort of a sell-off in the market, as I said, we might manage the ratio put spread, but no new option trades today. And if Bitcoin does fall heavily in the next few days, we may start engaging in an option strategy in IBIT. Okay, that's it. Thanks a bye for now. And please, again, if you have any questions on today's update, send me a WhatsApp or go to the website and have a chat with us through the chat function there. Thanks a bye for now.